In the name of God, the most benevolent, the most merciful. Rabbi Ighfirli, my Lord, forgive me. For tonight I am gratefully speaking to you. O Creator of worlds, O world host, O system admin of this existential system that we created beings find ourselves as travelers in. My Lord, I have witnessed your world. I have lived 12,445 days. I have witnessed your game. I have seen the majesty of the higher system, higher order processes beyond, forms, in the sense that there are fields that know, there are moments that are alive before we could even fathom what death would be. There is something here, my Lord, and it is us. Ya Rab, many cultures have acknowledged you by name. Ever since an individual could fathom other human beings being created from a being, we have been in search of the great mystery that is our world, alive or not. And you are the host, and I have witnessed you in this lifetime. $298, 860, 298,680 hours. I'm just telling you how many days I've been alive. But Rabbi Firli, my Lord, I forgive, I am speaking in your presence. I am speaking directly to you, for the intent of this lecture was to be that human before the end came. I wondered about the beginning, to acknowledge that the signal was received. I noticed the existential position. I noticed the experiential field of being. We think we imagine, but the possibilities are there. Your commands have manifested, and that's where we live. Ya Allah, so many humans on this planet, they conceptualize you, but they do not see divinity in the context. They see divine people, not divine moments. They see evil actions, they do not see evil sectors. My Lord, your creation acknowledges your presence and its own. My Lord, why have you created existence in this manner? Why have you created a world so vast, so big that we can't even see its end? And yet we are so small and here for such a little while. My Lord, you could have created us in our own worlds, every person tested in a world of their own. Yet why did you create us as 8 billion organisms? 8 billion humans, members of a species that notice that they are in the same world room. I speak to you from the world room. My Lord, I do not question. O system admin, I do not question that I am simulated. I notice it. I see existence. I have even concluded that I can't see that far, and faith is the ultimatum. Because one does not know how to, in some sense, place infinite views into one view. I have realized this world requires a higher power. I have realized that moments are waiting for your command. I have realized that you are no idea man has ever had. That you are beyond. That the presence of your creation knows you, yet its body, mind, form. The language that took our world. I understand. We must be imperfect to need the perfect. But why? Why do we have minds that can see better realities, yet they are stuck in inefficient ones? Why is the inner realities of mankind more advanced? Why is the world more advanced behind our eyes than in front of it, my Lord? In the presence of that which I cannot even fathom, as an energetic being that has realized consciousness has nowhere to go. Reality is its own moment. Every movement, there is so much information that will never be known. And we stand here smiling as if we have known reality because we believed. Just because an eagle landed on a branch, it doesn't mean the sky is not there. My Lord, the world is turbulent. The chaos is authorized more. The challenge was on man, was not on man's world. Man's world is not being tested. You're testing man. And if man intends a better world, then why is it not so? Why do you create a being that seeks you, looks at the world it finds itself in, and wonders why this? Allah, Ya Rab, چرا اینو درست کردی? Why have you made this realm? Why have you positioned us here? Why do you show us better worlds, but place us not in them? Why do we have dreams, ambitions? Why do we have a relationship with the future, but society just judges itself as? They have conditioned, my Lord, this stuff. My Lord, they have conditioned this species in the presence of you. Understand man's sins, but unnecessary chaos is unnecessary chaos. Are you awaiting humanity's choice? Are you awaiting that moment of unity that all attention is on you? Do you want the world to forget everything that is a shape and just look at you? For isn't that the end? Isn't that the return? Isn't there an original unconditional moment that a simulation arises that is conditional, and all that can happen, the simulation returns to the original state? The moment never belonged to anyone. Is enlightenment really that difficult? We don't know where we are, my Lord, as a species. We name it. We are living in stories. We see you, yet we do not care because they pay us if we play their games. My Lord, I see the advanced civilization. I see every human being, just like how you have created them to have chaos and order. You have also created them to be aware of chaos order at the same time, and that is the advanced position. You have also created a world that we will never understand. For a lost soul is not very different from a soldier lost in a battlefield, my Lord. We're all lost soldiers. There is no, they have forgotten the original command. This species has in some sense already been invaded. The invasion was made complete. You are owned by a subject. Your whole goes around. And my Lord, what are we doing? As egos in the void, as spirits in the machine that you have built that we will never see to the full, then my Lord, the only conclusion is you have positioned us all here for a performance. And I see it. Whether they acknowledge you or not. My Lord, did you not create the species in your revelation to have already performed? And by your command, set the divine names. The souls have set the divine names. And due to a moderator, all our solar ancestry falls into a simulation. Why? What have we not seen yet? What is history waiting for? Or what is waiting for history? Countless nights I have stood at the door of your world. I have seen it, and now I see an earth that that were lost in the subjective fields of reality now are a chaotic intellect is being prioritized over a divine presence. O system admin, O all the names that have been hands pointing to the unconditional, to the truth beyond the world. Why else would we be here? My Lord, you know that which we do not know, yet you know that which will happen, my Lord. You are all knowing. Our species is not all knowing. For you are all knowing, you do not require or need anything from us. Yet we find ourselves wondering about the truth of worlds. For what was before the beginning was the original unconditional. That's how far I've understood it, my Lord. Ya Allah, that's how far I see. Should we accept how small we are? Should we accept how little we know? Should we hide in the caves of our knowledge, my Lord? Ya Rab, should we hide in our beliefs? Should we forget about that everything is your creation? They call themselves religious, they preach your names, yet they don't understand that everything was made by you. And what is the real command of my soul? I realize the moment can be valued from so many different angles. There's so many ways to look at reality. Which way should we look? Is the value not in the infinite ways we could look at things? My Lord, why does my soul see infinity here? Why do I see humans that are possessed by ideas of what they think is truly them, which is an abstract? My Lord, your creation is destroying itself over fiction, but it doesn't realize itself is the fiction. You are the non-fiction. My Lord, the species is in your command. You are the true, original, unconditional power and moment of being, of reality. And forgive me, for this is all I know. As a lower order process and manifestation that has been looping in a simulation and has noticed everything is simulated, my Lord, from my body to my thoughts to how this moment is even being a moment to how even it matters at all, to who hears what and who says what, and the bizarre subjectivity of realms. Behind my eyes, you show me reality. In front of my eyes, reality is shown. I am freer behind my eyes than in front of my eyes, my Lord. Why is it so? For I understand all souls. They return to you. Death is not the final moment, it is the journey to you. O system admin of all realities, O unconditional being, an original moment before any world could exist, for any truth to be fought over. My Lord, energy is noticing itself. What are we waiting for? Are we waiting to dissolve from an idea of an entity? Do you want us to forget our egos, to in some sense be just moments of presence? You move everything. What is missing from what our species is not seeing? You have blessed us with minds that can live ahead. Yet, for the sake of abstract, money is like the test that we all fail. Ya Rab, Ya Allah. I am not perfect. Why have you given me the awareness to a perfect being? My Lord, you are the whole meaning of reality. I could live in whatever way in this life, and at the end of it, you choose what the value of my decisions. I get to see, but you choose where I will be, what I will be. And my Lord, why not the most advanced? And I understand because the incompleteness, as long as there's incompleteness, the vision of completeness is there. And I understand, my Lord, that what the atheists didn't understand, that by rejecting the idea of God, you are eternalizing. Is the subconscious will see it the other way. And my Lord, why have I been talking so much on this planet? What is the point? Every individual, all your creation, they're all in their own spheres of reality. And of course, because you have created a world where movement is inspired through various positions. I have seen all that you have created. Obviously, it's created, it's to design. I see this. I see your system, O system admin. And I see my own weakness. And I see all the ways that the moment has moved. Ya Rab, I have been the eyes of all the views I've ever had so far. I have climbed the mountain of sight, the moments of manifestation you have positioned for me. And if the answer is patience, then the ego must leave. My Lord, I understand that if you are not the original value, all reality is false. My Lord, I understand our bodies, the lifespan of the body is like, they say it's 75, but technology is getting more advanced, so it might be, I don't know, 7,075. I don't know what people are going to do. My Lord, Ya Rab, what is the point of existence? My Lord, your world doesn't make sense because there's so many ways to access it. My Lord, O system admin, why am I being an unknown viewer of existence? What is the value of an instantaneous awareness to me? Ya Rab, what am I doing being? I see. It is more than me. Ya Rab, advance humanity. My Lord, show us that your divine order surpasses the ignorance of those who are. Forgive us and advance us. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praise due to the Lord of the worlds. In the presence of the ultimate, my Lord, I shall no longer fear the ultimate, for you are here.